Around this time last year, I purchased a book called The Loop. Little did I know it would not only become the single best book I've ever read, it would impact me in life-changing ways. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, this is The Loop. I first got the idea to do this video after I finished reading The Loop for the first time. I was amazed, astounded, and shocked to my very core. How could one book be this good? I got even more fuel to make this video after I saw that another book review already exists. Shout out to librarian Zach for the awesome 1-minute review. I really enjoy it. However, if Ben Oliver chooses to give one of us book reviewers a canon appearance, it's going to be me. Here's a brief introduction to The Loop. Don't worry, there's no spoilers, at least not by my standards, but if you do want to go into this completely blind, then by all means don't watch this video. We are introduced to the character Luca Kane, trapped inside a state-of-the-art prison in a dystopian future after the world basically went to shit. It is important to note that every inmate inside the loop has been sentenced to death by deletion, which is basically being wiped from existence. But inmates get to take these things called delays, which by the name delays your inevitable execution. These delays consist of doctors and nurses from the outside world running tests on you, such as new lungs, calculators for eyes, or reinforced veins. These tests are for the benefit of the alts, other more wealthy people who live outside of the loop, who can afford to almost customize themselves for healthier or more aesthetically pleasing qualities. However, these delays have more than a 50% chance of backfiring, and you are left to die a long and painful death while scientists study every second of it and give you no painkillers, only for them to modify their tests and hypotheses and perform the experiment on another inmate, all over again. So that's fun. Every day, Luca Kane is simply left to vibe in his prison until the back wall of his cell opens for daily exercise hour. This is the only time where inmates get the option to talk to each other. Crazy inmates scream, social ones talk. Crazy inmates scream. Luca Kane has dealt with this for 700 odd days. Then exercise hour ends and Luca is left to chill once again. Until the warden he has a crush on has a boyfriend, an older inmate in the loop, get cut to Luca Kane, gives him another book to add to the pile on the end of his bed. She then serves him dinner and lets Luca Kane hate himself in solitude. Then this thing called the energy harvest happens and literally tortures him for 6 hours. This happens to every inmate. They do this because civilization on the outside world needs power to run it, using energy, or more realistically fear, gained from inmates during the energy harvest as their electricity. The scene where we are first introduced to this concept, much like how librarian Zach stated, is written very well, and since the book is entirely in first person, you almost feel like you yourself are experiencing the energy harvest. Much like librarian Zach and Barry Cunningham, one of the publishers from Chicken House, the company that published this book, I could not put this book down. It's gripping and addictive, much like clicking the sub button, which you should definitely do after watching this video. The Loop also has a sequel called The Block, which I have already read. I may make a video on The Block if this one does well. I guess we just have to wait and see. I am also excited for the next book in the series, which is supposed to come out next year. As of recording, the name has not been released to the public, but for my money, I'm going to guess it's called The Ark? I can't tell you why because spoilers, but trust me, when you read both books already out, you'll agree with me. Now, as a reward for watching the video all the way through, I'm going to play a song for you that I've made. And it's about the loop. Kinda spoilers, but not really. Just listen to the song for God's sake.
I can still see his frightened figure as he falls from the roof of the black road vertical. I understand his brother's pain, feeling the feeling. I can still see the sadness in his eye.
Okay, so I was going to play an original song that I made that was about the loop, but as I always do, I chickened because my anxiety and imposter syndrome got the better of me. So yes, while unfortunately you don't get to listen to the song here, you know, maybe it will still be released in my new album, I don't know. I mean, you know, sometimes artists shelve things and stuff like that, so maybe I'll shelve it and come back to it, I don't know. I have this thing on my Discord server where there's a post that I keep editing, and it's the track list for my upcoming album. So if you want to see if this song, which is called I'm in Love with the Warden, comes back into the track list, then you should join my Discord server. You can also join it if you just want to talk to other people that watch me, or talk to me. If I mess up saying anything, that's because this part of the video is unscripted, and yes, that does imply that the rest of the video was scripted. Yes, I'm writing scripts now. I'm such a big YouTuber now, I write scripts for things. You should like and subscribe, not only because that this was a good video, but because I'm literally lying in a bath with clothes on. Anyway, thank you for watching the video all the way through. I know this must have scarred you for life, but subscribe if you like this kind of content, and I guess if you don't, you can get on with your day, or night, or time zone. Damn it. See ya, I gotta go now, and why are you still here?